4 remain. Only one will make the grade now on BBC One and the BBC HD channel. It's the final of Junior Apprentice.
It's an education like no other.
What I'm looking for is that killer instinct, that spark of genius.
From 28,000 applicants, 10 of Britain's best young business minds have come to London.
Look at me like the head teacher that you hate.
Most are still at school.
I'm 16. You can't con a young person.
All have a burning passion for business.
Push the boxes, push the personalisation, push everything we've got.
They're here to compete for a life-changing prize worth £25,000 to kickstart a business career.
I did it, and I expect you to do it. If you're not up to scratch, you'll be fired.
To succeed, they'll have to impress the boss.
This thing is looking like a major catastrophe. Alarm bells should have been ringing. This was easy, you know, I put it on CBeebies.
For decades a supporter of ambitious young people, Lord Sugar controls a vast business empire. Now he's on the hunt for his first junior apprentice.
I've listened to all of your tales of woe. The idea was bad. You've still got a lot to learn.
To win, the candidates will have to work as teams.
I was the one who initiated this.
No, we can't stick to the game.
You could have said to me, no, I don't want to take that.
You should have known.
How am I meant to know if you don't tell me?
No, you anger me.
But shine as individuals.
Wicked. It's going to be your neck on the line.
In my ear.
In the end, there can only be one junior apprentice.
You're fired. You're fired. So with regret, you're fired.
From flying to Amsterdam in 45 minutes.
Previously on Junior Apprentice. 5 remaining candidates went Dutch to pick designer products and peddle them to retailers back home.
This is the hair heads. They are made with human hair.
But on Arjun's team, diplomacy got dropped.
Surely you should know what the function of the product is. Sorry?
Along with manners.
Zoe, are you happy doing the first pitch?
If you want me to pitch, obviously I'll pitch. But it's up to you as project manager to make the decision
we'll
on who
pitch
you want to pitch.
You pitch the first one.
Kirsty and Tim pulled off victory, smashing an apprentice record.
Taking £37,256 worth.
Wow! You have done exceedingly well because you're in the final. Simple as that.
That left just 2 places to fill. Arjun went through on overall performance.
So you're in the final, okay?
Emma's track record came under fire.
I've got to collate in my mind what you've actually done yourself in these past 5 weeks, you know?
As did Zoe's domineering personality.
You have this ability of rubbing people up the wrong way.
Just give me one more chance to show that I really can go.
But in the end, it was Emma who became the 5th casualty of the boardroom.
With a heavy heart and much regret, Emma, you're fired.
Thank you very much.
Leaving 4 finalists to fight for the chance to become Lord Sugar's first ever junior apprentice. "6:45 a.m. From Lord Sugar's office, the last call.
Lord Sugar would like you to meet him at the Shark Tank at London Aquarium. Your car will be waiting for you in 30 minutes.
Alright, guys. Lord Sugar wants to meet us at the Shark Tank at London Aquarium. Carl's will be here in half an hour.
Alright. Are you going to feed us to the sharks?
I am absolutely ecstatic the fact that I've made it to the final. It seemed a bit of a pipe dream when I first applied to this process, and to be here is absolutely amazing.
I am so determined to win this last task. I'm going to give it absolutely everything I've got, everything I've learned over the past few weeks, every mistake I've made or anyone else has made. I'm going to try my best not to do it and just give this task my all.
For this final task, Lord Sugar has made them joint project managers. Kirsty with Zoe and Tim with Arjun.
I think that one of the things Lord Sugar picked up on in terms of my weaknesses is the fact that he thinks that I sometimes can be slightly too domineering. So I've taken that on board.
We work well together, so it's good to be working with Tim.
Yeah. I've had to fight so hard to get this far. You know, I've been in three boardrooms, and if I hadn't have fought, I would have been out. And I'm not going to give up now. You know, this is the moment where I have to fight the most.
County Hall, originally seat of London's government. Today, a twilight world of watery predators. Silent witnesses to Lord Sugar's final briefing.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lord Sugar.
Well, here we are. We're in the final. From the 28,000 people that have applied, you've made it into the last 4, but you haven't crossed the finishing line yet. Let me tell you about the final task. You're going to create your own brand of bottled water. First, you're going to have to come up with your own brand identity. You're going to have to make a television advert, and finally, you'll be launching your water to industry experts, but more importantly, me. And in the winning team, one of you will become the winner of Junior Apprentice. This is a very hard task. And one of the things that I've kept telling you is the importance of teamwork. So here are your 6 colleagues back to help you. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, heads or tails?
Tails, please.
Heads it is.
Adam, please.
Adam.
Hannah, please.
Hannah. Come on, you're not getting married to them.
Reese.
Reese. Whoa.
Heather, please.
This is turning into a real girls and boys thing.
Emma, please.
Emma.
We'll
Jordan.
happily have Jordan. Yeah.
Join the ladies. Well, there you are. There's your teams. Good luck. Off you go.
Water, hydrogen and oxygen. But bottled and branded, it's liquid gold. In Britain, we splash out nearly £2 billion on it every year. 3 days from now, both teams must launch a brand new commercially viable bottled water into this saturated market. From offices at a top London advertising agency, their first task, identify a target market.
I would lean towards the late 20s.
Late 20s.
Yeah, that's what I think, yeah.
And from 8 types of water, choose one to bottle.
Let's get your cup.
So, oxygenated I've got here.
All right, let's put a bit in each. Yeah, that's enough. See, I like that.
I think it doesn't really have a taste.
Okay, next one. Ozonated.
I'm going to need the toilet after. Taste? It's just water.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of an aftertaste. I don't know if that's just me, it's got a bit of an aftertaste.
Last week, as losing project manager, it was first time in the firing line for Arjun.
Lord Sugar said to me that he didn't see me as much of a team leader, that I wasn't very decisive, and I think I've manned up a bit now, sort of tried to make sure that the decisions that need to be made have been made, and I'm trying to lead from the front as opposed to being a leader within the team.
Upstairs, the other team, run by Zoe and Kirsty. They haven't worked together since the 2nd week.
They all look quite formal for like the older audience, so possibly something like the parents with toddlers market.
I think like maybe slightly older kids, but I don't know about toddlers. I think teenagers.
The only thing that slightly worries me is, you know, it's the obvious choice.
And also the fact that the teenagers really drink water. But then that could be the reason why we do it.
It means I don't really think that teenagers are really going to care about what type of water it is.
This one's brand new to the UK and it tasted good.
Ozonated. Oxygen is dissolved into the water as a means of purification, and it's new to the UK market, so that could be a selling point.
Okay, so there's focus groups.
I had an idea for the advert, actually. You know, we could, like, have the bottle and then a city guy running through the streets, and then he's really, you know, he's on the go, and he was thirsty, and then, like, every now